Welcome to Misquamicut Tonight with your host, Caswell Cook.
Hey, this is Caswell Cook and welcome to Misquamicut Tonight, which is apropos because the sun's going down and it almost is tonight. And by the way, we're broadcasting live from the drive-in where tonight we're playing Godzilla vs. Kong and tomorrow night we're playing Yesterday. And my daughter said to me, "Are you playing Yesterday tomorrow?" And I said yes. So there's a lot of people here tonight, a lot of people coming, and the drive-in's open 5 nights a week. We're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we've got lots of cool movies. In fact, coming up, if I hang on, you can hear me because I'm mic'd. I'm going to read you what's playing. So Sunday tomorrow is Yesterday, the Beatles movie about. It's a cool movie. It's about if the world woke up one day and nobody remembered anything about the Beatles or ever heard of them except one guy, and then he starts performing the songs and they think he's a genius. And what's his face is in it, that guy. What's that guy?
Oh, that guy.
You know, that Ed Sheeran. And then on August 4th, we have 9 to 5, which is the old Dolly Parton movie. And you know the song, Working 9 to 5, so we figured we'd play it. And then on Thursday night, we have the Lords of 52nd Street, which is Billy Joel's original band. We couldn't afford Billy Joel. He's playing at Fenway Park, and you probably have to pay like $800 a ticket to see him. But we have second best to seeing Billy Joel. We have his original band, who I think at some point along the line he must have fired most of them, or they would still be with him. But that being said, they're called the Lords of 52nd Street, and they're really cool. I'm joking if you're watching. Liberty DeVito, great drummer. He was on every single Billy Joel hit, like We Didn't Start the Fire and My Life and Piano Man and all the Billy Joel stuff in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And Richie Cannata was the sax player, like on New York State of Mind, and the guitar player. And then they have a guy that sings like the Billy parts, and he sounds like Billy. And so it's going to be right here at the drive-in. They're going to be on the stage, and then we're going to project them up onto the screen. So Ben, put that in your calendar, because you got to project the thing onto the screen. And then what else is happening? Friday is E.T. That doesn't need much explanation. Wait, hang on. I think Friday's E.T. Hang on. You know what I hate? Can you think that they could hear that through the microphone?
Oh, I hear you.
I don't like jackasses that do that. So if you come down to Misquamicut Beach, don't be a jackass. You don't need to have your bike or your car sounding like that. You know what it really means when you have a loud sounding vehicle? Anyway, that being said, that was my little rant for the night, folks. So Friday's actually, the Breakfast Club Friday, E.T. Saturday, The Outsiders on Sunday, and then we're having the Rhode Island Film Festival's doing an event here Monday. So we got lots of stuff going on. And then coming up on the weekend of August 12th and 13th and 14th, we have a great actor named Burton Gilliam, who was in a movie called Blazing Saddles in the 70s, really famous. And then he was in this movie Fletch with Chevy Chase, which we're going to play. And then he was in Back to the Future Part 3 when they went back to the Old West. So we're going to play Back to the Future Part 3 a couple days, and the DeLorean will be here, and Burton will be here. And he'll sign autographs, take pictures, and talk about being in all those movies. He was in Honeymoon in Vegas with Nicolas Cage. So he's done a lot of stuff. And then in the 90s, he was in this TV series called Evening Shade with Burt Reynolds for a number of years. Remember that, Shane? Evening Shade?
Yeah.
That was like when we were in, like, when we were...
Only 3 channels, 6, 10, and 12.
No, that was when we were little. I'm talking about in the 90s, not in the 70s.
I still didn't have cable.
He still doesn't have cable. Actually, we got Hulu? No? Netflix. Prime. Well, that's TV.
There you go.
Yeah. Nobody watches live TV anymore. You know, you used to have to go home and, like, you know, say, oh my God, I gotta watch, you know, Friends at 9 o'clock on Thursday night. must-see TV. We don't do that anymore. This generation today, they can just push a button and they can watch what they want when they want. Imagine watching an entire TV series in like one day. You can binge watch things now. But anyway, you got a car there, Jaden. And Jaden's parking the cars tonight. We're short-handed tonight, so my daughter Leah is handing out the pieces of paper. And Claire, who's, I'm old enough to be her father, so she could be a daughter. That's Claire Moody, who's the less famous sister of Avery Movie. Which reminds me of another famous family, the Taylors. There was James Taylor, who of course is the most famous person in the world in music, one of the most famous people. And then his brother Livingston Taylor was, you know, somewhat famous. And then his sister Kate Taylor, she actually had an album called Sister Kate because, you know, she was sister to James Taylor. So someday when Claire decides to go into the movies, she's going to be Sister Claire. Not anything to do with religious like orders, because they don't have a lot of sisters anymore. They used to, but you know, you got to give up a lot to be a nun. Can I tell like a funny joke about
Go for it. This is your show.
why do nuns travel in pairs? So one nun don't get none?
Boom.
That's like a clean joke. That's not like a dirty joke. Anyway, we want to tell you some other things going on in Misquamicut Beach. We have all these great places that you can eat down here. You know, you can eat. I'm looking at Two Little Fish right now. We have Papa Grande, which is a new Mexican type, like empanadas and stuff. They're not here right this moment, but they've been in front of Two Little Fish. Papa Lou's Lobster Roll is right behind me. You can kind of see the red roof of the food truck. So that's Papa Lou's Lobster Rolls. I had a lobster roll there yesterday. It's very good. And then across the street's the Windjammer. They've got great food. If you go all the way down the strip, on the left-hand side, you'll come to the Breachway Market, where they have all kinds of food, breakfast, lunch, dinner type stuff. Grinders, of course, Dusty's of Weekapaug is in there. And then my place is at the Dunes Park, the Haven Express. And then across the street, Seawell. And then over the bridge is the inlet, which is cool. Let's you stay with me while I work. Well, actually, Jaden's got it. We're good. Jaden and Leah. See, they've got it taken care of. Leah's going to hand out the paper.
Working hard at the drive-in.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's Leah's almost 13, so she will be able to have a real job next year. Right? You can 14. You can get a job.
I think so.
Yeah. But she's starting young. She's volunteer. She helped cook the popcorn tonight too. She got so excited, she made another batch of popcorn, even after we had made 2 batches and did not need a 3rd batch. And I said, please don't make any more popcorn. And then if you head on down the street that way, you've got Little Mermaids, you've got Patty's, you've got Maria's, you've got the Andrea, the Pleasant View, Gino's, Beach Bums. And then go up the road and Misquamicut Sandwich Company, and then across the pond is Venice. So there's a lot of eateries. If you go to Misquamicut.org, which is our website, you can click on Stay, Play, Dine. So if you click on the Dine button, you can see all the places to eat around here. And then if you click on the Stay page, you can either get taken to like the cottage rentals like Stanton Realty or Beachcomber, or you can get taken to like the hotels, like, you know, Sandcastle, Pleasant View, and there's too many to list, you know, but Seashell, Breezeway, places like that, Winnapaug Inn. So there's that. So, you know, we encourage you to come down, rent a cottage, stay for the weekend, go to the shops like the Purple Ape and Alfie's, places like that. I always get in trouble when I start naming businesses because then someone will say, why didn't you say mine? Because I'm just giving you a flavor. Also, people always send me messages and say, is the beach open? Yes, it is. It's never closed. And when they say the beach, I think they mean that big State Beach Pavilion, but there's so many places to park in Misquamicut. People ask about parking. That's another thing you can find on our website, misquamicut.org, and you click on parking. So you can, you know, park at a Flyhawk or at Sandy's Lighthouse or Wooski Now or the Windjammer or Bayview Fun Park or Jim's Trailer Park. There's all these places, the Dunes, the Andrea that you can pay, the Patties that you can pay to park for the day, and some have certain accoutrements, some don't. Some they give you coupons for food when you park. So I just always say shop around and look for the best deal for parking that day, and go to the section of the beach that you want to go to. And that's about it for that. What else is going on? I don't know. What we have at the drive-in for our food, we have popcorn, we have not just hot dogs, we have jalapeno dogs. Oh, go right ahead. Don't mind me. We're just live streaming. You get right in the stream. Yeah, jalapeno dogs, kielbasa dogs, hot dogs, lots of candy, soda, water. And that reminds me that we want to thank Coca-Cola because they provide all the drinks for us for the summer, and then we are able to make money off of that, which is why we have these Coca-Cola umbrellas. And of course we sell a very good hot dog called Thuman's, the deli best, certified gluten-free. I guess I would assume a hot dog is gluten-free. Now, if anyone's watching us tonight on the Misquamicut Facebook page or the Drive-In Facebook page or wherever you're watching us, YouTube, if you want to type in a question, type it in, and Shane will read it to me. If you want to tell us where you're watching from and when are you coming to Misquamicut, that's really what we want to know. When are you coming here, or are you here already? So are you stuck somewhere in Connecticut or Massachusetts or New York, and you wish you were here on this gorgeous day, this gorgeous evening in Misquamicut Beach? If so, type it in and tell us where you're from. We love to know where our viewers are from. We love to know where they're watching from. So we want to hear from you, and I answer any and all questions. I'm a very candid person. I'm a little loopy tonight.
No questions yet, Caswell.
No questions yet. Can you tell us where you're from? We'd like to know where you're from. Massachusetts, Connecticut.
Here we have one from Doreen. What's the weather coming tomorrow from Thomaston, Connecticut?
Well, the weather in Thomaston is not the weather that's going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be, hang on, let me get my phone, I'm going to tell you. Is my phone over there? I was charging it, as they say. Let me give you the latest forecast from Westerly, Rhode Island. Hang on. Do the hour by hour. Tomorrow is going to be 74 degrees and mostly sunny. Sunrise at 5:42 a.m. Let's do the hourly here. That helps me figure it out. So you figure you'll be, about 74, 75 degrees, mostly sunny in the morning, and then as you get to later in the afternoon, it's going to have like at night, it'll be a chance of rain. And then Monday is 78 and sunny. And then it looks a little iffy for a few days. And then it looks like another good weekend, 78 and sunny next weekend. So yeah, it's not horrible.
We have another question from Kathleen. I'm watching from Stafford Springs, Connecticut, wishing I was camping at Burlingame. I don't think I can camp this year. Not really a question, more of a statement.
Yeah, well, Burlingame's there.
But thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate that.
Kathleen, Burlingame is there. And so whenever you're ready to camp again, it will be there. And you got to say hi to Coconut Kevin, who works at Burlingame. He's the guy with the curly red hair. In fact, that reminds me, Shane, we have to do a video for this Facebook page called Bound for Burlingame.
Bound for Burlingame.
They want us to make a video and post it on their page.
Gotcha. Okay.
They just want to know what's going on at the beach and stuff like that.
All right.
But that's a good
put it on the
page
schedule.
That's a good page to join if you go to Burlingame, Kathleen. It's on Facebook. It's a Facebook group, and it's called Bound for Burlingame. So join that group if you're not a part of it already. Where else are you folks watching from tonight? We love to know. We love to hear. You're probably sick of seeing
So
my
we
face.
have Eunice, living in Spring Hill, Florida, Rhode Island native. Was here in June and wants to return. I tell you, Misquamicut has that appeal to people. They want to keep coming back. It gets its
Well,
hooks
look
in
at it, man.
I know, right?
I mean, this is just beautiful down here. This is like, I mean, it's just amazing that we get to work here. And I don't
We had
really...
someone watching from Texas.
Texas, Tejas. I was at Galveston a couple years ago. It was nice. Hey, how are you? Doing well, doing well. So, anyway. So I don't know if anyone's got any questions, we'll take them. If not, I don't know. I'm just going to end up rambling. But you really should come down and see the Lords of 52nd Street on Thursday. But you have to buy your tickets like now. If you go to mbadrivein.com, that's mbadrivein.com. And I don't know if Ben has the graphic for the Lords of 52nd Street. We did a special stream the other day. Stream. We did a special stream the other day, and we were able to really promote the Lords of 52nd Street and talk about it. But they're going to be on The Wolf, our partner radio station, 102.3 The Wolf. Yes, we also love WBLQ, but for this, they're going to be on 102.3 The Wolf on Monday talking about that. And we were just, you know, if you love those Billy Joel songs, you really should come Thursday, but you got to buy your tickets in advance. That's all I'm telling you. Did he ever find that graphic for the Lord's 50? No, that's all right.
No graphic.
That's all right. That's all right, Ben. We'll let it slide. Ben's like, I'm not getting paid for this. What? All right, folks, it was a pleasure seeing you on Misquamicut tonight. That is what is happening here in Misquamicut Beach. I'm Caswell Cook, and you're not. See you next time.
Hey everybody, it's Avery Movie with some do's and don'ts when you come visit the Misquamicut Drive-In Movie Theater. Do buy your tickets online. Don't bring cash. Do pull up to the stop sign for assistance. Don't park yourself. Do throw your trash in the waste receptacles. Don't be a litter bug. Do turn your lights off. Don't be inconsiderate. Do talk quietly during the movie. Don't yell! Do come to our concession stand to get some delicious goodies. Don't order delivery. Do buy our sick merch so you can look just like me. Don't commit identity theft. It's a serious crime. And remember, do have fun when you come to visit the Misquamicut Drive-In Movie Theater.